So, guys, welcome back to the branded new session. And I am planning to create an entire course for you guys. And yeah, from the title of the course, you get the point. So, basically, we are going to explore ethical hacking. We are going to create an entire free course or boot camp about ethical hacking. So, that's right. And we are going to start it. And this is the very first session or lecture about ethical hacking, in which we will be covering an introduction towards it, and we will be learning throughout of this course or boot camp, what actually we will be covering. So yeah, it will cover each and everything. So, first of all, let's start with ethical hacking. What is ethical hacking? This is the first thing that you need to understand. So, ethical hacking means testing systems, websites, or network for security weaknesses. So, those problems can be fixed before real attackers find them. So, this is what an ethical hacker do. An ethical hacker try to find vulnerabilities in websites, networks. The ethical hacker test it. Okay, so it tests it up, and if it discover vulnerabilities, then they simply just report it before bad hackers find it and exploit it for their own use. So it is legal. And responsible work done with a permission. So you must take the permission. Without permissions, that will not be considered as an ethical hacking. So ethical hackers find vulnerabilities, they write reports and suggest fixes so organization can improve their security. Okay, so this is how it works. Throughout this course, you will learn the mindset and the methods that keep systems safe. So let's quickly clarify the different kind of hackers so you understand the differences. Well, we know we have multiple types of hackers, but let's explore them. It won't take time. So the first one that we have it is black hat hacker. Black hat hackers break into the systems for personal gain or damage. While we have another white hat hackers, which is also considered as an ethical hacker. They basically test a system legally and responsibly to improve security. That's what you will become. Okay, so and then we have a great hackers. They fall somewhere in between. Like sometime crossing legal and ethic lines, or they sometime cross legal ethics or the lines. Knowing these differences help you to understand why ethical hacking matters. So now we will walk you through each module step by step and tell you exactly what you will learn and practice in this course. So this is important because we should know throughout of the course what we are going to learn. Okay, so the first thing that we will be exploring is introduction and fundamentals. In module first drop, we will be learning about the introduction toward ethical hacking and its fundamentals. We will cover basic idea of information security. We will be learning about CIA Triads, which is confidentiality, integrity, and availability. It is it is important topic literally. So ethical and legal boundaries will be covered, and penetration testing life cycle will be covered. Okay, you will learn how professional penetration testing reports are structured. I will be showing you some of the penetration testing reports through which after checking that you will get the point that okay, this is how ethical hacker or penetration tester write reports. This part will give you the roadmap for the whole course and explain why each following module matters. Then we have networking and operating system basics. This will be the second module in which we will be covering networking, operating system essentials. We will be learning about TCP/IP, model, subnetting, and common network commands. Like there are so many commands. And well, after that, we will be covering about Linux, of its file system, permissions, shell commands, because most of the tools and real world attacks are demonstrated on Linux. Okay, so then we will be learning about reconnaissance. Or information gathering. So reconnaissance is where we gather everything we can about the target. So basically, in recon or reconnaissance, we gather as much as information we can about our target. For example, target and a domain, subdomain, IP address, open ports, exposed services, outdated services, public data. We use different methods in order to we use different methods of, for example, ascent methods and some other methods that we will be learning. um, Definitely tools are involved in this process of in order to perform the recon on the targets. Okay, then we have module number 4. In module number 4, it is basically scanning and enumeration. In this module, we will be learning about how to identify exact services versions running on the target, and we will be using tools like nmap to scan ports and fingerprint services. We will enumerate directories. We will use um, enumerate directories of users resources and yeah, we will be learning about scanning, how to perform scans on your target. For this purpose, we will be using multiple tools. For example, we have on web application, we will be using Burp Suite and so on and so on. So in module number 5, we have vulnerability assessment, in which we will be learning about how vulnerability scanner and databases work. We will be learning about it. We will be interpret scanners results, identify false positives. We will cover common CVEs and how to evaluate which findings are exploitable and which are informational. So this is important. Some people think so that if any tool gives you details about vulnerability, it means they are exploitable. But in reality, they are not. Most of the time, there will be a false positive results. It will be just not a vulnerability. So yeah, you should be able to differentiate false positives and real bugs. So this helps prioritize what needs fixing first. Then we will be covering about web application penetration testing. In web application penetration testing, I will be teaching you like SQL injection, XSS, CSRF, and so many other vulnerabilities, authentication flaws, and we will be learning about Burp Suite, how you can use Burp Suite in order to uh, find vulnerabilities, and then we will be learning its exploitation. Okay, so many things are involved. And in module number 7, I will be teaching you about authentication, session management, and broken access control. So these are these three important. These three is literally so important parts of the. You can call it somewhere, like for example, there are some AI based tools coming on, like Exbo, and they are going to replace some of the, you can say, cybersecurity practices. But what they cannot do, these are something that is related with the uh, human logic. So for example, broken access controls, access control vulnerabilities, authentication flaws, these kind of vulnerabilities, only human mind can exploit it by learning about the system. So if you are good in it, you can literally, even though, create your career in cyber security by if you are only good with these kind of vulnerabilities, like access control vulnerabilities, broken access control, and there are some others that cannot be just simply, you can say it, like we currently we no one have the ability to automate those things up with the automation tools. Simple is that. Okay, so we will be learning about weak password, session hijacking, insecure JWT tokens. We will be learning about cookies. We will be learning about common access control mistakes. We will be practicing so many things in lab. Okay, so then we have a file upload, a remote code execution, and command injection. These are the three different topics live. At the end of the day, the goal is same, but we will be learning these in module number 8, in which we will be learning how to upload file, how to take reverse connection, how to perform RC, remote code execution. Now remember, remote code execution can be achieved through vulnerabilities. It is not a vulnerability by itself. Okay, so we will be learning about command injection, like OS command injection. Okay, and in module number 9 we will be learning about network penetration testing, basics of exploitation, and we will be learning about different tools in it, like Nmap, Netcat, Metasploit. We will be taking reverse connections. We will be performing Nmap scans. We will be checking for the vulnerabilities with the help of Metasploit. So many things are involved in it. Then we have a post-exploitation and privilege escalation. I will be teaching you about post-exploitation, Windows privilege escalation, Linux privilege escalations, of how we can exploit any machine after getting the shell. Okay, after getting the initial shell, what next? This is also an important byte, how to root the entire machine, how to take up, how to become an administrative a person on that machine. For example, in initial access, you will not be able to perform root commands. You just cannot perform root commands on any machine after the initial access. So what basically we do, we try to escalate our privileges, and if it is a Linux machine, we perform Linux privilege escalation, Linux privas methods, and if it is a Windows machine, we perform Windows privas methods. Then we will be learning some of the it will be a short touch toward wireless and mobile security, and at the end I will be teaching you about the reporting, remediation, and responsible disclosure, how to create a report of XYZ. Okay, so throughout of the course of it is basically a practical based course of, and you will be able to find so many labs in it. We will be playing CTF challenges of, everything will be based on real tools like Nmap, Burp Suite, Metasploit, Nikto, SQL Map, Wireshark, and so many other tools. Okay, so yeah, but we will be performing everything in lab environment, because we just cannot attack on someone website. It will be illegal. Okay, so I will be guiding you step by step up from each and for each and everything. So just don't worry, stay with me. And by the way, at the end of the day, who this course is for? Well, if you are a beginner or a student, and a student starting their career in your career in cybersecurity, you can just start it up. And yeah, you if you want to change your career from IT to security, you can literally just start it. Okay. And if you are IT professional or system administrator, if you are a developer who want to build a secure app, so if you want to become a bug bounty hunter or a freelancer tester, so yeah, these are the things that you can just take care, and we can simply says that yeah, so these are the things, and I think we can just start our course from the very next session.